The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
We're on the way. Who's going to make this theirs? He's gone long. Well played, he saw that coming. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Towering header! It's a goal kick. Tries a long pass towards the front. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. It's a long forward pass. Gets it back. None shall pass, that's the message there. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through. And here's the chance to counter. Goalkeeper's ball. It's broken loose. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Aimed long and direct. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Gets it into the middle. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Kubo pumps it upfield. Cuts it out. Looks like a good ball through. Throw. Decent progress down the left. Has a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Right in front of goal like that, and he's gone and missed it. I won't have to tell him that's not good enough.
Welcome, bro.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And the ball's come out! Tries the route one option. Forward it goes. Spoon forward. Looks to slip it through. Ball's out on the left now. Now the cross. And he's straight offside.
I'm not sure about that call, you know, but we get to see replays.
Battles to win it back. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Away from immediate danger. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Tries a through ball. That'll be a throw-in. Real chance! Clears it out of harm's way.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refused to allow a turn.
And he's lifted it over.
Yeah, high and
hello
harmless, but as long as he learns his lesson, next time his focus has got to be on just keeping it down.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. How about it? Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
It's a loose ball. Kubo can hoist it clear. And there is the half-time whistle. The midway point of the game. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Start of the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. It towards the front. Ball swung in. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Can he put it away? And the defence can get it clear. Just couldn't quite turn it in.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
That is a poor kick by the keeper, been intercepted. This could fall anywhere. Gets good distance on it. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Hits one! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
It was long and forward. And out to safety. Pumps it forwards. Tries to get it forward quickly. Thrust towards the front line. He's come loose. Aimed forward. A real chance to break. Looking to force his way through. And in it goes!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Crosses in a low one. And the keeper's in command. Aimed long and direct. And he's on his way! Gets it back. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Pumps it upfield. Belts one! Who's going to make this theirs? Boots it upfield. It's a loose ball. Here it is now, surely! He's got the ball glued to his feet. Turns and goes back. Should have equalised.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Pings it out wide. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pumps it forwards. Forward it goes. It's a promising ball. 5 minutes left on the clock. He's still going. Where to next? Pumps it into the area. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. No, that's not the ball he wanted. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. He comes flying in! Good clearance and very necessary. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Promising cross. Thrust towards the front line. Into stoppage time, they must make something of this. The final whistle. It has ended in disappointment, defeat, and back to the drawing board.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
So it's down to business here. Here's the ball in. Not this time.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Tries a through ball. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Now the pass. Drills one in. Suzuki gets it away. Gets it back. Plays it out to the wing. Passes it through. Delivers across. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Play for a throw. Aimed in towards the centre. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Well, he should have done better and he knows it.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that. Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
Tries the route one option. Gets it back. Into some space. Looks like a good ball through, and that's off target. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Shell pass, that's the message there. Steered out wide, played in deep. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Is it in? Ball's loose, who's getting there? Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Can he find a finish now? Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Out to the left it goes. Hit into the middle. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Has a pop! Meets it first time! Decent clearance now, can anyone get on the end of it? Ball's out on the left now. This is promising. Hits one! He's got away with one there. Looks to slip it through. Away from immediate danger. Pumps it into the area. And back out it comes. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. He's had a shot! There's the whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Oh, we've had so many attempts at goal. I'm just surprised that this game is still 0-0. It's got to change second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Oh, that's a waste. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's on a plate. Brought forward. What does he try from here? So what now? Passes it through. Whipped in. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. It's a loose ball. That'll be a goal kick. Battles to win it back. Tries a through ball, drilled in low. It's come loose. That's gone a long way up and away. Good, strong hand by the keeper. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Still going, where to next? The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Crosses it in low. Looks like a good ball through. He slid it through. The ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Now the pass. Gets it upfield. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Played out to the wing. About it! It's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Firmly met. Back in once more. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Well, it's another frustrating letdown. Despite numerous crossing attempts, the quality is poor. Very poor.
Out wide to the right. Passes it through. He's played him through. Going for goal! That really should have hit the net.
Look, they haven't had that many shooting opportunities against this defence, but along with some patience now, they need to find a bit more invention and craft.
Goes long and forward. It's a good-looking cross. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Gets good distance on it. Oh, that could cost them.
Yeah, he was just a little too eager to get his chance away there, and it could have level matters.
And he's whipped it in low. Shoots! It's a loose ball. So close to drawing level.
Oh, that's a huge save to pull off there. Those moments can have a big influence on a game too. He's kept them in front.
Looking to shoot! Sticks it away!
Unbelievable.
Do not write them off! Back they come! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Look, it takes talent, confidence and belief to manage a first-time volley like that, and we've just been fortunate enough to witness all of the above. Marvellous.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Chance! That intervention was very necessary. Five minutes left on the clock. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. What a throw in. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Could try cutting inside here. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? He's gone for it! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, the keeper ended up a spectator there. He was wrong-footed and stranded, and for me, I think he was left praying.
Oh, nice touch, that's beautiful. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. It's a long forward pass. So that's it, it is all over. So it's ended in a draw, craft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Albert. Out for a throw. Good idea, just poorly executed. Played in deep. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Tries a through ball. And he's onside. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It back. Looks like a good ball through. Into the channel. Ball swung in. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. No, not quite.
Well, from such an acute angle, that was always going to be a tough one.
Shapes the shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's been such a positive start.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Nil-nil still, and little doubt about which manager will be the happier right now. Corner it is then. And the defence can get it clear. Albert. Nicely controlled. Albert. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Then. Suzuki. Oh, glorious footwork! And he's whipped it in low. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And that really should have hit the net.
He was right in front of goal and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
Quinones. Albert. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Passes it through. That's a throw. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. And back out it comes. It's come loose. Boots it to safety. And he's there to hoof it away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Looks to slip it through. Lopez. Done well to tidy up the situation. Oh, that's neat. Firmly met. He's thrust his way through. Now the pass. Out of play for a goal kick. It's going to be the final action of the first half, and we are up to the break. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Away from immediate danger. Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Spoon forward. Lopez. Tries to stroke it through. Lovely bit of skill. Goes long and forward. Ball's out on the left now. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries a through ball.
Daegu.
Does well to read it and intercepts. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Battles to win it back. Passes it through. Hits one! Has a pop! Oh, he's really drilled it.
There was very good technique and purity behind the hit, but the accuracy was just a little off there, Peter.
Gets up to head it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better. Any other time it would have sneaked in.
Referee's given a throw. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Get a throw in. Straight run this, he's covered quite a distance. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Albert. Great challenge. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Daegu. He'll have a dip! Big relief, it just needed better contact. That is a poor kick by the keeper, been intercepted, floats one over. Oh, decisive action by the goalkeeper, he knew he had to get that done. Goes for it! Oh, taken with style!
Well, what a sickener that is for the opposition. There really isn't much time to get a goal back now. Talking about drama.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Looks like a good ball through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. "75 minutes played. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Play for a throw. Still going, where to next? Looks to slip it through. Quinones. Now the pass. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Just 5 minutes remaining now. So what now? Looks like a good ball through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Oh, I tell you, only just. It was well spotted.
Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Tries a long pass towards the front. Time added on, 4 minutes. In comes the delivery. Goalkeeper's ball. Decent progress down the left. And that's it. It has ended in disappointment. Defeat and back to the drawing board. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, I think, Peter, there's a pretty simple explanation.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Now here's the through ball. Gets good distance on it. Still going. Where to next? Played out to the wing. He'll have a go. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Tries a through ball. Shapes to shoot. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Referee's had a good look and given a corner. They've played it short. He's had a shot! Disappointing finish in the end.
Well, he caught that one right on the meat. Cracking effort. Well, this has been an aggressive attacking start from them. They've been very much on the front foot, and if they maintain this pressure, it's looking very good for them.
That's a throw. Gets it back. Tries to stroke it through. Now here's the through ball. Nil-nil still, and little doubt about which manager will be the happier right now. Got a shot away! And he's there to make a great save.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Looks like a good ball through. Out of play for a goal kick. Good idea, just poorly executed. So what now? Now the pass. And that'll be a goal kick. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Thrust towards the front line. Hits one! It's anyone's ball. Has a hit! He's got away with one there. Looks to slip it through. Passes it through. It's the through ball. He's gone for it! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Tries a through ball. Spoon forward. Oh, great ball! Big chance!
Right place, right time. It was just as well the defender was on hand to mop it up.
It's a throw in. Brings it forward. A chance! Has a shot! Oh, he's showing a distinct lack of urgency.
Well, look, that's what happens when you're caught in two minds. You just don't know what you're doing.
Up for the header! It's there! A goal at a really telling moment. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
He's got away with one there. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Tries a long pass towards the front. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Defence has got rid of that. challenge, he just stood firm. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. He slid it through. No, that's not going to find its target. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Oh, he's broken through. Battles to win it back. They've managed to get it away. Hoists it high. He's off on a marauding run. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Great challenge. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gets it back. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Now the pass. Eric looking to get on the end of this. It's got through, and Eric showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. He's come loose. And out to safety. Played out to the right. Ball's out on the left now. Passes it through. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. He scores! And with that goal comes comfort. Jim, your thoughts?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier. Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Into some space. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
And if they don't get the job done from here, he'll look back on that moment and know he should have made it a 3-goal cushion. Should have finished things off.
He put on quite a show there.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
And he's onside. Swept in. Fair effort. He reacted well.
And it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Now here's the through ball. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Towards the front. Looks like a good ball through. And he's on his way! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Has a hit! Oh, taken with style! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Eric was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
We have got ourselves a game here. Shoots! It's a loose ball. That intervention was very necessary. Forward it goes. And that is that. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, when you can go away from home and produce a win like that, then we've got to...
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Throw in. Plays a clever pass. And the ball is out of play. Sacco. Oh, good interception. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Passes it through. That's a throw. In comes the delivery. And that's been repelled. Tries the route one option. Keeper's got good distance on that. Out to the left it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pumps it forwards. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Goes wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Defence has got rid of that. He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? And out to safety. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Gets it back. Good distance on it. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Could try cutting inside here. Battles to win it back. They've managed to get it away. Deftly done. Ball's out on the left now. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Goes long and forward. The goal now would certainly liven things up. Steered out wide, gets it into the middle, and the defence can get it clear. Big chance! It's there! First blood drawn. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Still going, where to next? It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. And the through ball is intercepted. there to get rid. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, you can fault the execution, but not the idea or the effort.
Looks to thread it through. Now here's the through ball. And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, you can debate, Peter, whether they deserve a slightly bigger lead because they've created the majority of the chances. But they are in front for a reason, and they'll be confident of cementing that from now.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
And he's got his range wrong there. Danger averted for now. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Away from immediate danger. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Hits it first time! Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Has a look and has a go. Good clearance and very necessary. Into the channel. Tries to get some whip on it. It's come loose. Great challenge. Shoots! No, that's not the ball he wanted. Where to from here? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, the ride is still a bit bumpy, Peter, so they're chasing the cushion of a second goal.
Boots it upfield. He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Looks to slip it through. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Played out to the wing. Now the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. And he's made certain that won't get through. Looks like a good ball through. A chance! He's off on a marauding run. And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, that'll be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game.
Oh, Clinging on for the points here, right at the end. Tries a through ball. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Clears it out of harm's way. There will be a throw-in. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Now the pass. And he's onside. Brings it forward. Chance! Keeper's ball. And that's that. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Well, you know, it's not easy to hold on to a lead over a long period.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And we're underway. Pumps it forwards. Where to from here? Passes it through. And play for a throw. Demanding a quick ball here.
In truth, he was probably a tad selfish then. There were more options about.
Knocks it towards the front. And the defence can get it clear. It's come loose. Played out to the wing. Drilled in low. Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. No goals as yet. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Away from immediate danger. He's had a go! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Now surely! Clears it out of harm's way. Boots it upfield. Want to throw in. Forward it goes. What an adventurous run from a defender. Deflected behind for a corner kick. He'll have a dip! And the keeper barely had to move.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
And the flag has stayed down, swept in. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Good clearance and very necessary. Played in with accuracy. Well positioned to make that interception. Aimed forward. It's a long forward pass. And he's whipped it in low. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Looks to slip it through. Caught offside that time.
Just a little more precision, and that longer pass and run in behind will come off very nicely. The understanding is very good, but the execution can't quite match up. Not yet, at least.
It's there! The breakthrough strike!
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Tries a long pass towards the front. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Looks like a good ball through. And the first 45 minutes are up.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
The second half gets underway.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Plays a clever pass. Thrust towards the front line. Tries the route one option. Lovely bit of skill. Plays it out to the wing. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
And he thought he'd beaten the offside trap too. It's a good call.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He goes long, and he's onside. Goes long and forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. He's still going. Where to next? Fired in. That's gone a long way up and away. Looks to dink one in. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Keeper's ball. Spoon forward. Forward it goes. Tries a through ball. Managed to get it away. Great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Pumps it upfield. Well, that's where he wants it. He's had a shot!
There's a real confidence about them, and they look as though fitness levels and energy are still strong, but they have to maintain possession. They can't afford to lose it again.
Gets it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Who's going to make this theirs? Pings it in. It is a corner, good chance. Going for goal! In for the follow-up! Gets good distance on it. Surely this will be the last chance. Decent ball. And out to safety. Oh no. With a delicate ball. Big chance! No, he couldn't get hold of it. Now the pass. It's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Heads it! Danger averted for now. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that is truly disappointing. It is a results business, and this result is worth nothing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There will be a throw-in. Gets it back. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Passes it through. Hit into the middle. It was always going to be the keeper's. Nicely controlled. And he's whipped it in low. He's scored! What about that, Jim Beglin?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
He's had a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Aimed long and direct. Looks like a good ball through. Now here's the through ball. Heads it! Oh, not the best of headers. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. It's a good-looking cross. Another header, but again the same outcome.
How hard can it be to time a jump with the right contact? It's not that difficult, is it?
Loose out on the left now. That'll be a throw-in. He scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Tries a through ball. Aimed in towards the centre. He's made sure that that won't get through. That's gone a long way up and away. Firmly met. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Into the channel. Now here's the through ball. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Lovely feet. Looks to slip it through. Crosses in a low one. He's dealt with that well. Away from immediate danger. Whipped it again. And that's been repelled. He's picked him out. Oh, he's broken through. Can he find a finish now? Hits one! Pumps it upfield. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
It is a corner. Back out it comes. That is absolutely glorious! He's got himself a peach of a goal!
Unbelievable.
And with that goal comes comfort! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's almost a case of sacrificing some of the power in favour of getting the technique right, and technically that volley was as good as it comes. That's not an easy skill, we know that by now. That's fantastic. That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
He's got the ball glued to his feet. Boots it to safety. They get a throw in. Looking to force his way through. Good, strong hand by the keeper. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Diving header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
And he really threw himself at that one. Just a little more accuracy was all it needed.
Battles to win it back. Who's going to make this theirs? So what now? Up for the header! Spoon forward. Now the pass. Clears it out of harm's way. Tries a long pass towards the front. Forward it goes. Decent ball. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Well positioned to make that interception. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Out to the left it goes. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries lifting it over. Shot at goal! They've done it! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Rising over the bar.
Well, that free kick looked too far out for a shot.
How about it? And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, it should have been the clincher, Peter, and he'll be kicking himself for not taking the pressure off.
Gets it back. Battles to win it back. They've managed to get it away. Looks to slip it through. And here's the chance to counter. Still going. Where to next? Cuts it back. And it's been taken short. Brings it forward. Passes it through. Decent progress down the left. Towering header! He will be livid with himself. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Germain. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. That'll be a throw. 4 extra minutes added on.
They They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
He's away! Really well taken goal. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Oh my goodness, that has ripped the rigging.
Well, the technique generates...
And that's it. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think they'll be a little irked by the fact that they had...
So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
That's got things underway. The signal to start the final round of fixtures in part 1 of 2 this season. Tries to dink it in. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Pumps it upfield. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Who's going to make this theirs? And the flag has stayed down. Gets good distance on it. He's made sure that that won't get through. Spoon forward. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Looks like a good ball through. Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Pumps it into the area. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Tries a through ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Aimed long and direct. With a delicate ball. Hits one! Really well taken goal. And they are disappearing out of sight. You've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box. That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Has a pop! He has done it! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Goes long. Oh, good interception. Now the pass. It's a good-looking cross. Back of the net!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Spoon forward. Well blocked, and back out it comes. That'll be a throw-in. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Away from immediate danger. Tries to get it forward quickly. There's no flag. Good strong hand by the keeper. Good clearance and very necessary. Passes it through. There is the half-time whistle. The midway point of the game.
Well, after going behind, I was beginning to doubt whether they could organise a salvage operation, but to their credit, Peter, they've produced a hugely impressive comeback and totally recaptured the initiative.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Plays it out to the wing. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Looks to slip it through. Meets it first time! It's in!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off. Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Done very well to intervene. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's gone out for a throw-in. Lovely bit of skill. Goes for the cross. To tune his rangefinder before the next one. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Still going. Where to next? Gets his head to it! He will be livid with himself. over, cuts it out. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Needed a better pass there. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Out to the left it goes. It over to the other flank. Steered out wide. You can get that clear. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Now the cross. Who's going to make this theirs? Gets into some space. Hits one! Should have put that one away.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Pumps it upfield. Brings it forward. Tries the route one option. And the through ball is intercepted. Defenders on the back foot. Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending.
Look, as a former defender, I can only applaud what was a tremendous challenge, not only because of its importance in stopping the attack, but for its timing and the determination in getting there.
Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, it should have been the clincher, Peter, and he'll be kicking himself for not taking the pressure off.
Oh, he really wanted that.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
He's there to get rid. Shoots! He's got away with one there. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Plays it out to the flank. Now here's the through ball. Oh, that's neat. Tries a through ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Great leap! Goal! And with that goal comes comfort. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly...
There is the final whistle. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
At times it was like Groundhog Day because of their continuous success in using...
Hello and welcome to the Saitama Stadium. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's the whistle. So this, the first game beyond the halfway point of the season. Tries a through ball. Hits it first time! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Now here's the through ball. He's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Now the pass. Plays it into the box. No, that's not going to find its target. Has a swing at it!
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
Well, to have had a few attempts already in this game augurs well for what's to come. It's been a very bright start from them.
Ball's out on the left now. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. And he's kept it out. Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Played into the middle. And that's been repelled. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And he's on his way! Can he find a finish now? Loose ball, who's going to get there? He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Steered out wide. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Shoots! And he's done it! Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Spoon forward. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Pumps it forwards. And he won't reach that. Well, that's where he wants it. Battles to win it back. It's come loose. That's got him rattled. Played in with accuracy. Out to the left it goes. Kubo passes it through. He's scored!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Kubo cuts it out. Kubo has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Kubo. None shall pass, that's the message there. Looks like a good ball through. The defence can get it clear. It's a good-looking cross. Aim forward. Goes wide. Lofted into the middle. He's dealt with that well. Gets it upfield. Thrust towards the front line. Shapes the shoots! And he's whipped it in low. Sticks it away! And they get themselves in front! Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Boots it upfield. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, good interception. Coaxed out to the wing. Crosses it in low. He's there to get rid. Out to the flank. Whipped it again. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. And back out it comes. A long pass towards the front. There will be a throw-in. Clears it out of harm's way. He'll try from distance.
Kubo.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing.
Kubo.
Aimed in towards the centre. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Where to from here? Goes long and forward. Gets it into the middle. Looking to shoot! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
And that was more than a decent attempt. Perhaps it deserved better too.
Pumps it upfield. Now here's the through ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Just needed to be better. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Lifted it over.
He's a confident lad, but I'm sure a shot from that far out wasn't the best option.
Aimed long and direct. Play for a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. It out to the wing, knocks it towards the front. Up he gets! They've done it! And surely now the result beyond doubt. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had. Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Looks to slip it through. Forward it goes. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? Now the pass. And the finish! And that would have won it.
And if they don't get the job done from here, he'll look back on that moment and know he should have made it a 3-goal cushion. Should have finished things off.
Header! He will be livid with himself. It out wide. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Savio. It's a long forward pass. Decent ball. Away from immediate danger. Passes it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, that probably deserved better.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
Oh, glorious footwork! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
That's one way to make... And there goes the final whistle. So they bask in their win, A genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
At times it was like Groundhog Day because of their continuous success in using width as the best route to goal. It worked a treat and it looked a treat. Another point I can make is that
Hello and welcome to the Saitama Stadium. So it's down to business here. Savio. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. So what now? Tries a through ball, gets it into the middle. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gets his foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Now the pass. And he's made certain that won't get through. Defence has got rid of that. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Oh, he's in! He's gone for it! Goal! First blood drawn. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Trying to get there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Cuts it out. The Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Elias passes it through. Can he find a finish now? Away from immediate danger. Coaxed out to the wing. Oh, good interception. Boots it upfield. Looks like a good ball through. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Has a hit! Good strike, quite an alarm. Sato. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Pumps it upfield. What a save! Terrific reactions! Hits one! Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, there wasn't much on for him, so it was worth a shot. It was worth a try from there.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. He's through. Chance! Hits it! That is wayward.
He did so well to exploit the space down the middle there. That gave him a clean run through on the opposition goal.
Now, can he capitalise? Plays it out to the flank. Who's going to make this theirs? And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Tries to dink it in. Well played, he saw that coming. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Looks to slip it through. Danger averted for now. Plays it out to the wing. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now the pass. Knocks it towards the front. ball glued to his feet. He comes flying in! Back of the net! Two up and threatening to pull clear! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Ah, strikers love a diving header, and he timed that to perfection.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
That second goal has such a polarising effect.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Floats one over.
Danilo!
And the defence can get it clear. Passes it through. Well weighted. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Elias. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. Has gone out. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. And he's whipped it in low. That's not going to find its target. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Ball is over the line. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Keeper sees it all the way. Well positioned to make that interception. Looks like a good ball through. There's the ball in. They've managed to get it away. He hits it! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, that could so easily have been game over. There would have been no way back from 3 behind.
With a delicate ball. Just 5 minutes left. Plays a clever pass. And the ball is out of play.
I think this is going to add an entirely different dimension to their attack now. They've got the physical presence, they've got a real aerial threat, and it looks more promising from here.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Deftly done. He's made sure that that won't get through. Aimed long and direct. Looks to slip it through. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?